Paul Goldsmith.
Mr. Speaker, Speaker, that speech had no discernible theme or coherency, and I was struggling. One moment he was attacking the United States. I thought he was a friend of the United States, that Speaker, and the next moment everything was disgusting. And I think maybe one thing you could learn is hyperbole on a regular basis sometimes waters down the effect of the nature of the speech. Mr. Speaker, Labor's approach to tax is to squeeze the lemon until the pips squeak, and they showed that over their 9 years where Michael Cullen was the most rapacious tax gatherer in the history of New Zealand. And we have a different approach to that's right, yeah, just you hoovered up every cent and dollar of tax that was possible, whereas this government aims to raise the revenue it requires, not through hiking tax rates, but by ensuring that the existing tax bases are applied fairly. And so this bill, the Taxation, Annual Rates, Employee Allowances and Remedial Matters Bill, is about maintenance of the tax system, and it's ultimately about building a more competitive and productive economy, which is one of the National Party's key priorities. Because, Mr. Speaker, it is only by lifting our economic performance that we can create jobs, boost incomes, improve living standards and provide the world-class public services that Kiwi family needs. And so this bill here deals with a large number of issues in relation to employee allowances, thin capitalisation rules, black hole expenditure deductions, foreign account information sharing agreements, charities deregistration and tax exemption for community housing schemes, and a whole lot of minor matters. Now, I just want to touch briefly on the thin capitalisation rules, because this is an area which is of particular interest to the people of Epsom that I've been talking to recently. Changes to the thin capitalisation rules will help ensure foreign-owned companies investing in New Zealand pay their fair share of tax. And we welcome foreign investors in New Zealand. In fact, this economy has been built on foreign investment. But we expect everybody participating in the New Zealand economy to contribute their fair share. And the thin capitalisation rules are designed to address the situation where non-resident investors can artificially load debt into their New Zealand investments to limit their exposure to New Zealand tax, a very old trick. However, they currently apply only where one non-resident owns 50% or more of the New Zealand investment. And, Mr. Speaker, this means that the rules apply to traditional multinational companies, but not to other types of non-resident investors, such as private entity investors, and there are a lot of those in Auckland at the moment. And so this piece of legislation, proposed amendments therefore extend the thin capitalisation rules so that they apply to non-residents who act together when investing in New Zealand, and I think that will go a long way into strengthening the tax system. And on that basis I commend this bill to the House, and I look forward to it coming to Select Committee and for a thorough investigation. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I call